Analyzing together NIO, what's happening?
Let's see what's going on. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. What an amazing chart that we have right there. I mean the weekly time frame using the logarithmic scale, and you can see that parallel channel right there being traded, and also these trend lines also very interesting. The upper part of the channel has been reached, or apparently that's what we can see right here, and the movement to the downside started. Will this continue or not? Will the breakout happen or not? Let us know in the comments below. Enjoy the debate. Trade HT, let's go.
Okay, so let's take a look at the forecast first of all, guys, because obviously the price has been reached. It has reached one of the resistance levels, the main one from this incredible downtrend over the long term, So let's take a look exactly what the analysts from Wall Street think about it, because we have 30 analysts from Wall Street, and the average still think that the stocks will go up.
Yeah, only 7%, but the average is positive, as you can see right there. The maximum one a little bit higher, 50% more, and then the minimum minus 36% around that number. And then we have the analyst rating on the right of that screen, a strong buy 18, 5 buys and 12 holds, one strong sell. So more mixed opinions we can see in the price target opinions. How do you see that forecast, guys? I'm very interested in knowing your price target, if you think it's going higher, and also if you think it's going lower, and the reasons behind it, because sometimes you see in the market news in newspapers and all that, and you see on social media what people are talking about, and they have different opinions, and sometimes information doesn't reach everyone. So if you have more information that we don't talk about in this video, please share with us in the comments below.
Yeah, something I don't like, is the estimates that we have for NIO in the upcoming quarters, because obviously the price is skyrocketing right now, but the fundamentals didn't change much, In that sense, we have an estimate of minus 0.28, which is a little bit worse than the reported earnings in the last EPS. But obviously, the thing here is like maybe this is the optimistic vision. It's like what happened in the last quarter. In the last quarter, the estimate was a little bit worse, and then the reporting was better. So if we repeat that pattern again in this quarter, it could be justified this upturn.
And also we have to take into account for the fundamental side the EV market in general, and the situation with China in this case with exportation and all that. So very interesting to see that part. And going back to the technical analysis side that we also enjoy talking about, you can clearly see, as we mentioned, this level of the highest part of the parallel channel being reached, and from there the price for now started to go a little bit lower. The question is, will this continue and visit again these lower prices, or will the breakout happen, as many people were also talking about, seeing higher prices in this stock? And very interesting also this lower area right here, this double bottom that occurred during April and July of this year. And you can see that from there the price broke out of the resistance level and very strongly reached the highest part of this area.
Wow, look at that! I'm also checking, the index of China, and we have the Hang Seng index right now is minus 9%, 9.5, and look at that. What's happening right now with NIO? It suffered like a huge gap. Right now we are actually trading in minus 9%, exactly the same amount of the index. So I would say there's some sort of correlation with the Chinese index right now. Enrique, what do you think?
Yeah, obviously that would be a correlation right there. Sometimes that could be like more correlated or less, but you can see in all the countries when the big indexes are changing in prices, because the stocks are doing the same, and this can affect, because sometimes many people just buy and sell the indexes, and if the stock is there, it will be affected by that. So how do you see the situation, guys? Are you following the Chinese index in that situation, and how do you see NIO in relation with that and all that policies, and in the stock market in general? And going to the 5-minute time frame, I think it's a very interesting chart in this stock right now, because you can see the volatility with which this day started. You can see the red candle right there with the gap to the lower side, and then the correction to the higher part.
Wow, and actually you're watching right now as well, the Chinese index, which is the red line, and you can clearly see the exact same moves, it's like, this is very surprising, because the correlation is amazing. We're talking about every time there is a huge move in the index, you can see exactly the same pattern in NIO. So I would say this correlation could continue in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, how is the ticker of the index,
Yeah,
China?
the ticker is HSI.
HSI, okay, thank you. Yeah, I can see that right there. Very interesting, to compare in this type of charts. I don't know if you are in the intraday chart right now, 5 minutes.
Yeah, even if it's working even in the intraday chart, you can go to a swing
Yeah.
trading move, 1 hour daily. The moves are the same right now in the last couple of months.
Wow, very, very interesting, guys. How do you see that correlation right there? Do you agree or do you think like this will continue or not? And from the 5 minute charts, what can we see right there from the technical side this last day? Very interesting. The movement to the lower side, very, very strong, as I mentioned. But from there, the movement to the upside was equally strong. The thing is, like right now, the price is around the highest part of this first red candle of the day. So, do you think like this breakout will occur again and we will visit higher prices? Kind of following this past gap and reaching the highest levels, or do you think like this breakout will happen to the lower side and we will enter into a kind of correction for this stock? Maybe we'll see if it's a crash or not. You can also answer that in the comments below if you know or you think you know the answer for that. I think it's a very, very interesting moment for NIO. We were let's go back to the daily chart. We were watching in the past weeks a movement to the upside that started with that double bottom right there. But the thing is, will this be strong enough to continue or not? Let us know below.
Thank you very much and see you in the next video.
Welcome, Train HT. Thank you.